Yeah, welcome to the dojo, baby, man. Look, we are about to watch an ego get destroyed. How so? In the most humble, laid back, nonchalant, masculine way possible. This video right here is for all you dudes that stress women so much. How do I act in this situation? What do I do? What do I say to her? This. Calm down and watch a master in art. But it's a couple things I want to explain before we get in this video, because a lot of y'all, oh, you paused the video too much. You paused the video. All right, I got y'all. We just gonna watch this video and we gonna react together. But it is some things I'm gonna have to explain beforehand, so when we watch the video, you can see it and it'll make sense. Number one, being laid back with a woman and how he plays his game. Notice during the video, it makes her more interested in him. It makes her naturally want to know more about him. He ends up trolling her, right? He ends up trolling her. She says something to him like, what do you do? He says, nothing. He says something like, she's like, what do you do for money? He's like, God blesses me or something. Y'all gonna see in the video? But the idea is that guys be like, how do I be mysterious? How do I make her want to know more about me? How do I let her know stuff about me? But not tell her everything. How is this? Here's a perfect example. So if you ever wanted to know how to be mysterious, how to be chill, laid back, masculine, spit game, how to let the conversation flow, and how to keep going along, and humble her ego, this is the perfect example on everything, bro. But keep in mind, what I will say is that this dude, his nonchalantness and laid backness backfired. But it low-key didn't, and you'll see in the video. I want to say it backfired because by him being so laid back and nonchalant, the girl still ended up feeling him. She may have verbally denied it, but you could tell she chased his validation and seeked his attention. You could tell during the video. But with some women, if you too laid back and too nonchalant with them, they will stop chasing you. They will stop trying to talk to you. Because y'all got to understand, most women naturally just have very low self-esteem and very low levels of confidence. This is why for the majority of men and women, the man has to make the move. The man has to do this. The man has to do this. Because women cannot handle the rejection, which we deal with daily. So they won't put themselves out there because it's just how things are, right? So like I said, if she sees you're too nonchalant, or another thing, if a woman sees that you get too many bitches, bro, if she sees that you get too many girls, and too many girls want you, too many girls chasing you, she'll stop trying to chase you. I've seen it with my own two eyes, bro. So listen, we're going to see how it backfires. We're going to see how it helps him. We're going to see how you can take it and add it to your game in your own way. Let's watch it.
What would you do if my ex was after you?
He can have you.
Listen. Oh, and it's another thing. Guys talk about shit tests that women, basically ways that women test you, and where if you pass or fail the test, their attraction will go higher or the attraction will go lower. That's how I can explain the shit test. But it's ways that they test your masculinity, they test your character, all types of shit, bro. It's different ways and reasons that they can test you. But basically, she shit tests him. And we watched another video with another guy and the same woman and the same kind of date shit. Another guy was trying very hard, but that was just his personality. He was flirting with her in different ways, and he was trying so hard, and it came off as like he wanted her to try to seek her validation. What you will see in this video is the exact opposite. The exact opposite.
DMs, dating apps, I don't have time for that.
Just listen to the ego, bro.
I don't believe you should kiss a lot of frogs to find your prince. I believe in grilling them. I'm going to be going on a series of dates to find who can really wow me.
Who can really wow me?
My name's Bunmi, and I'm here to go on a date, I guess. I reckon I can handle a grilling, to be fair. If not, I'll just home time early. I don't really go on too many dates, I'll be real.
Bro, you can just tell this nigga don't care about nothing.
House. The number one thing from going on a
don't care
date
about nothing,
is
bro.
like, girl can't have shit swag, because like, if I gotta sit there with you and you're looking funny, I can take any grilling we can just sit there in
She got
silence.
shit swag. If you drip ass, my man don't want you. Yeah, me. If you drip ass, my man don't want you.
Hi.
Alright.
What's your name?
Yeah.
David.
We paid.
David what?
Bunmi.
What do you do?
I'm unemployed.
You're unemployed?
Yeah.
Why can't you get a job?
I pray, God provides.
So you're unemployed, but show me your mouth. So you got girls and you're unemployed.
It's all by the grace of God. She seems a bit aggressive, you know, a bit in your face.
She's fat. Bro, this joint had me dying, bro. It's like she asking all these questions off rip, and you got him answering the question. Then they cut the clip, and it's him going, well, she seems a bit aggressive. Bro, that shit had me rolling, bro.
Decent, but yeah, 100%.
Look, he said, do you think she looks good? Decent. Listen to the compliment. Decent. Not the most beautiful girl I ever seen. Not the prettiest woman ever. Decent. Y'all know how the limps come with the compliments, bro.
Do you sell drugs?
No, do I look like I sell drugs?
You do.
Federal.
Why is that?
No, where you got grills, you drip, and you don't work.
Drip is just
Bro, she act like he's supposed to answer this.
Too crazy.
She act like he's supposed to be like, yeah, I sell drugs. Or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why would you even try to put somebody on blast like this?
I'm comfy.
So for someone that doesn't work, how have you got grills?
As I said, I pray, God provides.
Well, my name's Cheyenne.
David.
Nice to meet you. Who the turns up to a date slouching a chair like that? Rude. Bit of a weak hand.
Just shows how much he doesn't care. Listen, her ego is being played with. She can't take it.
Shake.
It's not a job interview.
I know it's not, but you came out, just look at you slouching in your seat.
As I said, I'm comfy, I'm
Right,
comfortable.
well, cheers.
Don't
not a
drink
drinker?
just yet.
Not a drinker, no?
More of I drink more Maggies and stuff.
Oh, you like Magnums?
Yeah, so
you go carnival?
I'm still half drunk now.
You're half drunk?
It's like an overseas thing, bro.
What
I
have you
never
been
heard of
doing?
a Magnum in my life.
Just had a bit of a
This
wild
is a
night
condo.
last night.
Yeah, wait, no, firstly, he turns up hungover, then he slouches in the chair. What's the point in coming on the date? What's a wild night for you, David?
Just a lot of drinking.
Man,
not
David got
remembering
some
much.
cutty last night. She
do
worried
drugs?
about
No, I don't do
that
drugs.
shit leaking
Have you
over right
ever-
now.
Magnums.
A lot of them.
Talk me through a wild night of David's.
I can't describe one because I usually don't remember them.
But what do you do? What do you plan to get up to?
As I said, a lot of alcohol. A few of my friends and their friends. and
Look,
some more friends.
He's telling her enough to where it's like it's making her ask more. And this is a small example with the dates and shit like that. But look, what does he do for a living? Told her enough, or basically nothing for her with that example. But he tells her some stuff, but it makes her want to ask more. It makes her want to know more about him.
Friends.
Olymp is giving her a whole job interview introduction. I do this. I'm here doing this. I do that. I do this. I'm this tall. I weigh this much. My birthday is this. Bro, y'all know what I tell y'all with women every time. Do not go wide. Go deep. That's what she said. But listen, I tell y'all go deep, not wide. You go wide with women, bro. You tell her all these 21 facts about you. How much of them is she going to actually remember on this first interaction? Over time, she might remember your birthday. Over time, she might know your favorite color. And get to remember it. And when she buy you something. But just meeting you and just getting to know you, bro, she's not going to remember that. It's not going to be her impression of you. It's not going to let her know the true qualities of who you are. So go deep. You might talk about one thing and go deep on that topic. And that's how you really draw a conversation out. That's how you really make it interesting and stand out to her. All these other guys are going to give her the same facts. What they do, what they want to do. What's this, what's that. Perfect date, perfect dad. Rate me 1 through 10. All this bullshit we hear people talk about.
And by like maybe 1 a.m., I'm passed out.
That's
I
alright.
just get right into it, really and truly. I'm not trying to space out a whole night.
So you just don't want to work and you just party?
Yeah. An unemployed alcoholic, yeah.
Okay, so are you one of those people?
You can see he even is selling his own bag. But she knows he's trolling. So it's like, Olymp is trying his hardest to get the woman's approval. Olymp is trying his hardest. And if you don't know what Olymp mean, because you're new to the dojo, Limp is Simp. We drop the S and give him the L because that's all they take. And mainly because Twitch does not allow us to say the word simp, so we had to make our own lingo. 300 IQ, bro. We 3 steps ahead of them. But like I said, Olymp is trying to earn the woman's approval. Olymp is trying to say to the women, I want you to see why you should give me a chance. A real man with confidence, a real pimp. Why should I talk to you? Why should I give you my time? Why should I text you, call you, go see you? Of all these other women I could be talking to. Why should I? Well, you know what I'm saying? The whole positioning of a pimp is different. Everything is different. You peep it. He's selling his own bait. He ain't trying. He like, I'm an unemployed alcoholic. Yep. And has no care in the world whether or not she sees him as higher or lower or this, that, and the third. He don't care.
People that says they're an influencer online, because I did actually look at your social media.
No.
They don't sell your bag that bad.
Does man look like an influencer, bro?
So what's your Instagram about?
It's just, I just post pictures.
For someone posts pictures that's unemployed, you look like you're living nicely. So you're one of those people that start.
Now I would have got her right here. I would have told her like, why you stalking my profile? Like, why you all over my page like that? Like, you clearly saw something you like. Like, what's going on? Like, what's up with that?
No, I don't stunt. I just post.
You don't think that's
She
stunting?
being mad aggressive.
Grills.
She's like all up in his
Also,
like.
There was a video
Damn,
of you.
sis, back
you have all
up.
these women around you in lingerie. Talk me through that.
I like to appreciate beautiful women.
Does it make you feel like a big man having women that you've probably paid
Bro,
to have around
you
you?
I never pay for women.
So you didn't pay those
Make you feel like a big man. Her
women
ego is
to
crazy,
stand
bro.
around
I
you?
would never pay for women.
Really?
I just happen to be friends.
See, notice throughout the video, she also does this. This is something particular to her, too. She tries to project onto him what kind of person she thinks he is. She's very judgmental, very like she keeps trying to paint this picture of what she thinks he is in her head, rather than actually understanding him and seeing him for who he truly is. Now, later you do see that she does it so that he can explain himself more. Like, she tries to put it on him to get a reaction out of him so that he ends up talking more. Like, no, I'm not that. I am this instead. So she's using it to bait him to talk more. But it's like, it's crazy how she
You got a
keeps
lot of
doing it, bro.
friends that are women
A
in
lot-
underwear.
A lot of female friends, yeah.
But
Guys
he's
can't
very
have female
careful.
friends.
He's passing these shit tests. You know why? Because he's talking slow. She's all aggressive. And he still is maintaining his composure. He's still talking as calm, same tone of voice, same level, same posture, everything. He does not fold. He does not fold under pressure, bro. My man keeping that shit sturdy.
Do you not want to have a wife one day?
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Ain't
What are you
folding,
looking
ain't
for,
changing
like a
energy or
sugar
nothing.
mama?
Yeah, just having fun at this moment in time.
But how can you have fun if you have no money?
You said I don't have money, by the way.
So how do you have money then if you're not working?
You
Yo,
don't have
she's
to have a
crazy, bro.
job to have money.
Okay, so you're a drug dealer.
No.
What do you do?
Bro, she keep talking this drug shit on the camera,
I don't know
bro.
what
Like,
God
she be
servant means,
drawing.
but the only thing that came into my head when he said he doesn't work was drug dealer.
Where did you find this girl, by the way? Why is she so concerned about how I get bread?
So do you understand why you're here today?
No.
You know, I want to settle down.
You said I'm childish.
Very childish.
How am I childish?
You're slouched in your chair, your attitude's a bit lousy, and when I'm asking you questions, you don't even answer correctly. You just say, God's servant.
That is the correct
God's work.
answer. Because there is no other answer
Okay.
to that question.
Ego so used to guys getting up here. Hey, I'm Jim. I'm this, I'm that. Here's why I'm valuable in quality, and here's why you should see me as valuable in quality. Confidence speaks for itself. Value speaks for itself. This isn't a business meeting where you have to sell yourself and you know, speak up for yourself and brand yourself and I'm this, I'm that, I'm this. Not a job interview where you have to fight for your worth. And even so, you're only vouching for yourself, showing your confidence. But true confidence is within. It moves. It speaks for itself. Actions speak louder through your words. Do not win your argument through your words, win your argument through your actions. That's just game
What
in
would
general.
you say is your toxic trait?
That's just game
I
in
don't
general.
care enough. I don't like to argue. If you try to argue,
My
then
toxic trait,
just
I don't
walk
care
off.
now.
Yeah, but I feel
I
like
don't-
Everybody needs this. Everybody needs this, bro. Everybody needs this. Because at the end of the day, bro, listen, conflict is inevitable. Conflict is just a natural part of life. How you handle conflict is key. It should not be arguing, fighting, bashing, violence, and all this waste of energy. You either can solve it through some sort of action. Like let's say right. Let's say my parent come in, right? Let's say just random parent. This ain't even talking about my dad or my mom. They come in. Why is the house dirty? Rather than me get frustrated and say, well, you should have cleaned it, I can say, all right, I'm about to clean it. They might still keep arguing, but I solved it through my action. I'm not winning the argument through my words. I'm winning through my action. I might be tired of them bitching at me. Now, my parents do not get on my nerves. Me and my parents have great relationships, right? But let's say I'm giving you an example. Let's say your parents get on your nerves and you want to argue back. Win through your actions. So they're complaining about the house being dirty. Kill that action. Go listen. That's just one example. It could be anything in life, bro. Don't argue. Don't argue. That's just a waste of energy.
I don't care enough. I don't like to argue. If you try to argue, man, just walk off. Like,
Yeah, but I feel like
I don't like confrontation or none of that. You know, when people like tell them long conversations about how they're feeling and that, I generally don't care enough.
So you're not emotionally available?
No.
That's a big red flag. Do you see it
Don't
as
even care.
a weakness if a man's emotionally available?
Not really.
No, you don't see it as a weakness.
No.
To have a good, stable, strong relationship, you need to be able to communicate. So if you don't like communication, like the confrontation, you
I
communicate.
don't like stress.
I don't like stress.
I like my peace of mind. I like quiet. Do you get it?
Yeah.
So when you're not arguing, I don't do that. I just like cool. Like.
So I'm gonna pause this right here to point this out. This is a part of this. You could use this in seduction and talking to women and stuff like that. Peep his tone of voice. Peep how he uses his eye contact. Guys are like, how do I use eye contact? How do I use it? Listen, let your eye contact match the conversation. Talking about bullshit, talking about anything. You don't have to be staring deadly into her soul. But you're talking about something serious. You're trying to make your point. You're trying to get your point across or whatever. Lock in. See the eye contact? You don't have to yell to get someone's attention. You could bring it down. Yo, listen. Look at my conversation with Melly Monaco. I interrupted her, but I interrupted her in a way where she let me talk and she listened. I didn't go, well, what? Because I don't have to yell for my voice to be heard. I have to scream to make my point more valuable or make my facts more true. Remember, I tell y'all all the time, you set the tone or follow the girl's tone. Sometimes guys will be too hype and excited and they will not notice that the woman is trying to be seductive. That's when I say you follow her tone. Or if she's hype and energetic and she's doing too much, you set the tone. Bring it down to this level. Talk to her like this. Just listen to the difference.
Cool.
Not really.
No, you don't.
Keeping it calm, keeping it chill. Really, there's one part where he talks about not liking stress. So she automatically rejected what he's saying. You don't like confrontation? That's a red flag. You don't want to talk to your girl? You should be able to communicate, blah, blah, blah. What he does is give her something to relate to. So she thinks it's like a whole thing where he don't like communication. He told her he doesn't like stress. She's like, I don't like stress either. Now she's interested. Now she's intrigued because he made a point.
Weakness. To have a good, stable, strong relationship, you need to be able to communicate. So if you don't like communication, like the confrontation, you communicate.
I don't like stress.
I don't like stress.
I like my peace of mind. I like quiet. Do you get it?
Yeah.
So when you're not arguing, I don't do that.
Get it?
Just like cool. Like you can tell.
At one part, do you get it? Do you get it? He looks in her eyes and she said, yeah. Y'all hear her? You alright? I'm fucking this cheesecake up, bro. But do y'all hear her go? Yeah. Listen to it.
I don't like stress.
I don't like stress.
No eye contact.
Peace of mind.
Then he's making a point. Then he stares at her.
Yeah.
So when you're not arguing,
Making that point.
I like my peace of mind. I like quiet. Do you get it?
Yeah.
So when you're not arguing, I don't do that. I just like cool.
Set the
Like,
tone.
2 + 2 is 10. If that's what you believe, cool. Well done. That's it.
Oh, so you're submissive and like someone to dominate you then?
Here she go with this wild, freaky shit again. Who said that? What the fuck? Where is she getting her facts from?
What? Where'd you get where that come
You
from?
just said, if I say
Where
2
did
plus
that-
2
no,
is 10,
no,
so therefore you're
let's not
submissive.
Spin it to that.
It's fine, I love a
I
son.
don't know what the hell happened there.
So are you
We
submissive
just
or
went
not?
completely off track. No.
No?
I'm just saying, don't argue.
What do you
Yeah,
look for in a woman, David?
I don't like women that don't have money.
But you want to ponce off a woman that has money.
Huh?
You don't
This nigga said, it's raining. She said, so you can't swim.
work and you want a woman
Damn,
that's
sis,
got
what the
money.
fuck are you talking about?
Let's backtrack a little. You continue to not have money.
But you want to ponce off a woman that has money.
Huh?
You don't work and you want a woman that's got money.
Let's backtrack a little. You continue to confuse not having a job with having money.
How do you make your money then?
It just comes to me in abundance.
This is the problem with guys today. Like, you stunt on the gram, front this lifestyle, but don't really have a call.
Yo!
Yes, you do. I looked at your Instagram. Like, I personally said it's stunting.
Stunting just depending on how you look at it. I'm richer in real life than Instagram.
Well, I saw your
Yo,
Instagram.
she's funny
Definitely
as
looks
shit,
like you're
bro.
stunting.
She's wild.
You have
She's mad aggressive, bro.
You know, the watches,
She be
the grills.
wildin'.
Is that real? Is that really you? Like, who is the real David?
Now she's curious. Now she's curious. So he's projecting one thing, but he's proven to her not just through his words, but like, yes, through his words. His words and his and what he's saying, like his answers, are better than what she expected. Like I said, she keeps projecting this kind of person that she sees him as in his head, and the more she's starting to barely get to know him, she's seeing that how she sees him and what he really is two different things, and she's trying to make sense of it. Now she's curious. Now she wants to know more.
Oh, I really feel sorry for you. Honestly.
No, this was a L laugh. I wouldn't even lie to you, bro.
No. Oh, I really feel sorry for you. Honestly. I feel like you need to go find yourself, because I just feel like you're just a lost soul.
Because I won't tell you how I make money.
You know, like, you've come here.
Because I won't tell you how I make money. Like, her conclusions are crazy.
You're very just meh, you know?
It sounds like a therapy session at this point, really and truly. I mean, you're not wrong.
I'm not wrong, as in you're lost.
No,
Bro.
Can't.
Why are you meh?
There's nothing exciting going on right now.
What, on this date?
Yeah.
Well, drink up, do a shot.
Killing her ego.
Should we get a shot? Do you want a shot?
Now look at her. Look at her ego. Watch her ego try to get it back in blood.
What, on this date?
Yeah.
Watch this.
Well, drink up, do a shot. Should we get a shot? Do you want a shot? Will that lighten your mood? What do you drink to shot?
Bro, the nigga still don't care. Look at his face. Look, bro, look at his face, bro.
Should we get a shot? Do you want a shot? Will that lighten your mood? What do you drink to shot?
Ray.
Look. Not giving her eye contact. I be telling y'all, bro, hold up. I think that this shit is, hold on. Like, what I tell y'all, bro. Like, you use your eye contact how you want to in the conversation. So sometimes you could not look her in the eye to make her apply more pressure. Like, why doesn't he care? What? Look at me. Give me attention. She was screaming that through her actions and through subliminal ways. But look, and she wants that eye contact. She's trying to apply the pressure. You're not even looking at her, bro.
Will that lighten your mood? What do you drink to shot?
Ray.
Okay, no, that's the devil's drink. So this is how I know you are not settling down with anyone.
You're not a drinker.
No, I am a drinker, just not Ray nephews. I like to...
That's a bit childish.
No. What's childish?
Now we got her. It's childish. Now she's fighting back for his validation. Now she's fighting back. The whole tables is turned in the most laid-back, nonchalant way possible.
What do you want a shot?
I like sambuca and I like tequila.
And
I like sours, actually.
Might as well
little...
just drink juice. Like that's...
So you think you're big?
I'm just a drinker. You're clearly not a drinker.
So do you think that you have to drink a lot to get girls? Does it give you confidence?
No.
So you can get girls?
Yeah.
How do you get girls?
I say hello.
Say hello, that's it.
That's usually how it starts, you know, like a normal person does.
So how do women become interested in you?
Just invite them to my house.
You just invite women into your house.
Yo,
no
kill
effort.
her.
No,
Yeah,
you make effort? Like, what do you do? So if you invite a woman over, what do you do?
It's been quite a long time since I've had to really try to, get her like.
Yo, listen, watch her ego, bro. She mad as shit. She is mad as shit.
It was like a grind almost.
Yeah.
Now it's become boring kind of thing, 'cause I don't have to try too much.
So you're saying girls throw themselves at you?
When I say throw themselves at me,
That's what you're saying?
It doesn't take much conviction to
Really?
get
The whole point of this was for him to be fighting for her. Remember this. This is grilling. She goes on a date with multiple guys, bro. He flipped this into like you wouldn't even be able to tell who's fighting for who or who wants who or who came for who. He came for her to see if she would like him. Now she's digging and pressing him. It's like he don't even care.
to my house.
Changed the whole
I find it really
show.
hard to believe that you get girls.
What bosses do,
Say-
baby.
say,
That easily.
Believe me, sometimes I sit down, but I don't know. how this happens.
What's the most desperate thing like you've ever done in your life to get a girl?
Travelled like 2 hours or something.
Just to have sex with a girl?
Yeah.
Really? You travelled 2 hours just to...
It was like an hour and a half.
Literally have a beat?
Yeah.
Men will do the most just to have sex with you.
That's stupidly horny.
He said, "Gots to see it through,
When you
my
think
boy.
you're really in your head, you make some rash decisions.
Yeah.
Gots to
So
see
what
it
happened
through,
after?
my boy."
Did you fucking chuck her?
I just went home.
You fucked and chucked her,
No,
so
no,
you
no,
went round
no,
her
no,
house,
no,
slept
no,
with
no,
her.
no.
Did you ring her back the next day?
Yeah, we spoke.
Yeah, but did you actually though? Because you're saying, yeah, we spoke.
Texted,
Texted and said what? Like, was it? Because this is the thing,
okay,
like...
good. No, it was
checking
never a
some
thing
shit.
like that anyway. Like,
She was clear on that, because I
Yeah,
find
yeah.
men will sell a dream,
No,
they'll be like,
no,
look
no,
babes,
no,
I'm travelling
that's-
2 hours to come see
that's
you, and then
headache, that's
fuck
headache,
her, then air her.
That's headache. That's headache.
It's headache.
Pretending that you like a girl that's headache.
Surely you spent more time on the train than you did in her bed.
100%. 100%. Because it was never a, oh my God, I love you, or some nonsense like that. Just some cooch.
Remember, I tell you on all my videos, I remember like Toxic Ty used to finesse all the girls and get all these girls and do all this and do all that. Remember I told y'all I switched my game? I don't even lie to girls no more. Like, I've been saying this in my videos. And then y'all see another example. That's when you find out a real game. Even the Pimp. Even, we watched the interview of a Pimp on Twitch. If you're new here, make sure you tap in my Twitch streams, Instagram, Twitter. I post in there every day. And I'll be live for hours, right? We watched the interview of a Pimp, and the Pimp literally said he don't even lie to women. He built that relationship with them by showing them that he's a man of his word. He is who he say is. He don't lie. He don't scheme or finesse or nothing. That's true game when you realize you don't have to lie and sneak around and finesse and do nothing to get the girl still. She will fuck with you more. She will respect you. And when she respects you, she fuck with you different. Versus you lying and you scheming and you finessing. Because for real, when women really like you, they turn into CIA agents, FBI detectives. They will find out any and everything about you. Who picture you liked, who you followed, who's her cousin, her cousin's dog, sister's nephew. Like, bro, they turn into psychos when they like you. So nonsense, they already know everything. So when you tell them the truth, they will be shocked. Because then you leave her with two choices. Accept it for what it is, the real truth, or leave you and watch. Ask any girl that dealt with a guy that kept it real with her, they never leave. You are doing this and lying to her thinking she gonna leave you and she gonna walk away from you. She might fuck with you even more. Because you kept it real with her. Try it, bro. I'm telling you, that was the best day of my life when I realized I ain't lying to women no more. All that manipulative, finessing and scheming and all that tactics and doing this and telling her that and none of that. None of that. She's shocked. She's shocked. Look.
Never a, oh my God, I love you, or some nonsense like that.
Cause she know how niggas lie and finesse and make up some fake relationship just to fuck the girl.
Just some cooch.
But let's be real. We all did that before. Let's just be real. We all did that before. But I'm telling you, bro, through real life experience, through my own experience, to the bitches I done sent into the gulag, you don't have to lie. Some of you just can't flat out tell them like I just want to fuck.
Like has to tell man them like the girls that they're seeing and dating. But I feel like you're the kind of guy that would like get a selfie of the girl you're seeing and then put it in the lads group chat.
Girls aren't a flex. Maybe as kids it was, but if it's like your actual like
humbling her. She listen. His answer just flipped her whole projection onto him and question around. She said, "I feel like you're the kind of guy that brags about girls and da-da-da-da. Girls aren't a flex." Bro, I literally stopped counting my bodies after some guys do that. How many bodies you got? How many bodies? All that brag. Oh, I fucked her. I did it. Look at her, bro. I did it. Girls aren't even a flex, bro. Listen, it's levels to this shit, bro. It's really levels to this shit. And his answer to this shows you where his mindset is just different. She already think he's a certain kind of guy. Look how leaned out she is in her chair. She is so invested, and it's obvious, but because of shit like that.
Would like get a selfie of the girl you're seeing and then put it in the lads group chat.
Girls aren't a flex. Maybe as kids it was, but if it's like your actual like
woman,
girl, when you're on a post, of course it's a flex, but just, oh, I'm fucking a girl, that's not flex. Or, you know how some guys like to record shit and
Like, how do you know the difference between, like, this woman is wife or this woman's just a beat?
It really honestly just shows you where someone's head is at and their priorities and what they value in life. Oh, it's not that deep, bro. It really just is. Maybe with your closest friends. If you do it with your closest friends, like, yo, bro, look at this. Remember her? Oh, yeah, I did. We did. Your closest friends, cool. But if every guy you talk to, you just bragging and showing them women, is that what you really have to offer, King? Is that really what you have to offer, bro? Is that really what you bring to the conversation? Is that really what you bring to that relationship?
the way I look at it, you can't go looking for a wife, like, and the only girls that I've kind of
Seeking others' validation and approval is never good for your confidence.
Like, that's how it should be, really and truly. Because anything forced is just shit.
Yeah. Would you say you're a good guy, actually?
100%.
What makes you a good guy?
I'm not a bad guy.
So many guys say, I'm a good guy. But there's nothing. And I think what's a big issue, and I think for me personally, what I hate about men that claim they're good guys, they just sit and stand around and watch men be shitty men. And then you want to justify your actions by going, well, I didn't do that.
I don't see bad things happen to women in real life.
Like, she just projected a whole fucking conversation before she even... Like, what was even the question? What was even the question? She just projected that whole scenario on him.
My brethren's aren't weird. Them and the weird around girls at parties and that.
Yeah.
I'm not friends with guys like that, I can't lie.
What if you're the weird friend?
I really doubt that.
I can't go over that image of, or the video of you with the women.
Which one?
The one on your social media, they're wearing
There's
like...
a couple.
Well, there's a few, exactly. Having women kind of being
Start that
objectified
mention.
around you. What's your thoughts on
Hype
that?
ass
Are
reaction.
you looking at them as objects?
No.
Because I'm not.
Why have you got women around you in
Flipped
this
it
video?
all on her. Flipped it, listen, in a laid back, calm, masculine, nonchalant way. Flipped it right. Watch this. You gotta
I can't
peep
go over
everything,
that
bro.
image
You gotta
of
peep
the video
everything.
of you with the
Let me dim
women.
this light.
Which one?
The one on your social media, they're wearing
There's
like...
a couple.
Well, there's a few, exactly. Having women kind of being objectified around you. What's your thoughts on that?
Are you looking at them as objects?
No.
Because I'm not.
Why have you got women around
Checkmate!
you in this way, acting like you're
Got
them?
her.
Because I've got friends that are female. We just had discussion to do a funny video for Valentine's that would kind of go viral. That was even more so their idea than mine.
Do you find women don't take you serious because of that?
They don't take me serious if I ever suggest relationships. Like if I suggest that, if I said to someone I've got a girl, they'll probably laugh and not believe me.
Is it because of the way you behave and your
Yeah,
characteristics?
but that's the way I prefer it to be. No girls ever expecting a relationship from me.
They don't want
So
them.
there's no hassle, there's no stress.
Why wouldn't you ever want that? I feel like...
Because I don't need it right now. There's nothing that a relationship will do for my life right now.
Do you not think like relationships is a partnership? It can really make you elevate.
No.
So what's your thoughts on women being sexually liberated as much as men? Genuinely.
I have no thoughts on it at all.
No. So if I'd slept with your best friend and your brother, but you really liked me, would you still wife me?
Hell no. Fire for that.
Probably not.
Why not?
It's a bit weird. It's my brother though. That's a strange one.
Yeah, I guess with your brother.
That's weird.
All right, what if it was just
Yo,
your friends
she's
then?
crazy, bro.
Probably.
Nah,
Probably what?
she's
Would like
crazy,
If I
bro.
want you.
It's nice to know.
Nah, she is crazy, bro.
Have you
She's
ever had
funny as
therapy?
shit for that, bro.
No.
Have you ever gone through anything traumatic in your life?
Nah.
So you've had a nice, easy life.
So is this some secret intervention my family's put me into? This is it's getting a bit dark. My dad died when I
Bro
was
called
5.
this shit a
I'm sorry to
fucking...
hear that. Do you think it's affected you growing up without a father?
He called this shit a
Have you ever gone
fucking
to therapy?
interview, bro. A fucking therapy
not?
session.
Because I don't need to.
Sometimes you don't realise till later down in your life, how much certain things have affected you. So for me,
I don't think it has, to be fair. I've never had like depression or anything like that.
yeah.
So I don't see what I would go there for. Like, I'll probably sit there in silence.
Yeah, you're quite quiet, aren't you?
Yeah, I don't make too much noise, really and truly.
No.
Why?
Nope.
My phone.
Nope. Why would my girl know my passcode? I say, right, even if you're a grown-ass man, period, bro. No matter what. If she's not paying that bill, she has no rights to the phone. Sis, let's say I'm like, right? Most of us, like, most of the guys is under like 19, 18, 20. Or some of you guys are paying their phone bill from an early age. No matter what, bro. Let's say your parents pay your phone bill, right? If your parents pay your bill and they don't check your phone, why would you let a girl check your phone? Now, I know, I'm not talking to the grown men at this point, but most grown men don't let this shit happen. This is for us guys in high school and college and stuff like that. Oh yeah, she go through my phone. What? It ain't even about hiding nothing. If she want to see something, she could see it. I don't even know what, like, you know what I'm saying, like, if it happened before we was together, she can't get mad. That's exactly what I'm gonna say to her before that go there. And she's really setting herself up for failure. What are you looking for?
You can't go on there. Because even I don't know what's on there.
What do you mean you don't know what's on your own phone?
I've got like 50,000 pictures from. I don't delete anything. So
Fire for that.
You might come across something you may not necessarily want to see, or will raise questions. That's just, you know, stress for everyone.
Why would you have things like that if it's going to cause stress? I thought you liked stress-free life.
Exactly. That's why no one goes on my phone.
So why would you have people that would send you stuff that's going to give you
That's
bad
even
energy?
that. Memories and shit. Like,
No one's going to be that petty to bring up your past and use it against you.
I don't know. You'd be surprised with some girls. Everything upsets some girls.
Yeah, well, I'm not some girls.
Look, fighting for that validation. I'm not some girls.
What?
Take the answer any way you want.
No,
You don't.
I can't answer it because
Why can't you answer
that
it?
could be a bookie. Like,
Why?
Because shit might get misinterpreted and now I'm getting drawn out.
Or would you do it to me?
Yeah, no one's such about us.
Yeah,
Look.
so I don't want to go near your ass.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll say you're definitely not. You're always partying.
No, I'm not always partying.
You said you was.
But the best way I can explain it, I can go like.
Look how soft she tried to say. Look how more submissive she comes through this interview. You said you was. Soft. Look how soft and submissive she said that.
Yeah, I'll say you're definitely not. You're always partying.
No, I'm not always partying.
You said you was.
But the best way I can explain it, I can go like.
She knew she was speaking over him and interrupting him, but she did it in the most softest, submissive way possible.
Like,
That's different than being masculine and going, "Excuse me, ma'am." That's not a submissive, soft way to say it. Like, she literally, you said you what? Like, she tried to whisper it and try to say it real low and calm and make it as nice as she could.
time without seeing my family and I'll be fine. If I'm busy or abroad, I can go like months. I think the only person I can't live without is my little brother. That's it.
I'm really surprised with that answer, considering you're a man of God. You're not really like family orientated.
No, like I provide for them, but I don't need to
So
see
the man
them.
that doesn't work provides for the family.
Just always make things happen.
Listen, I know you're
Not
going to
even
say yeah
telling
before
me.
you do this. Like, I've seen your friendship circle, I've seen the way you move. You know, glad you find it funny.
You've done research on me. That's a bit strange as well.
What's
God,
strange?
doing research
I know.
on what the fuck.
Like almost nothing about you. You just said you know my friendship circle,
Yeah.
my whatever, my life.
You haven't asked me any questions. That's the whole point when you're trying to get to know someone. You have a conversation, ask them
But
questions.
she said you haven't asked him any questions. You didn't ask him this stuff. It's weird that you're doing all this research on him. Look, he caught her out for it.
That's
You've
the
just been
feeling
sat
I
there,
was
meh, again.
Bro, Limp won't even notice these
It's
things because
normal.
he's so obsessed with her.
No,
Yeah, of course you don't.
I don't like doing anything I can pay someone else to do.
So you're lazy.
You're very lazy. I don't do no housework at all, or whatever it's called.
Oh,
Even
dude's
work
crazy.
ethic and just understanding life and just being a bit in touch with reality. So what do you do all day?
Chill.
So are you not bored?
No, I've got stuff to do while just chilling.
Okay, well, what stuff do you do?
Like
I find it hard to believe you literally sit and watch TV all day.
No, I never watch TV.
So what do? You literally just sit in
I
your
just do
bedroom?
business on my laptop.
Oh,
When's
this
the last time you
nigga's
cried?
hilarious, bro.
I don't think I remember.
You don't remember? Why?
Because I don't have a reason to cry. Now she wants me to cry. She wants to know my job. What's next?
So you're not in tune or aligned with your emotions?
I don't see stuff that's sad. Or there's nothing I'm going through, or
What about things that's going on in the world?
why would I cry about that?
Because it's sad.
You can't be upset about anything out of your control. That makes no sense. It's like crying that the sky is blue.
It does make sense if you see like humanity like just in pain and in suffering and people dying and getting murdered.
It's life.
Oh my God, that's really horrible. Yeah,
There's
it's
nothing you
life,
can do.
but
Why would I cry?
but this is the
does
thing.
What does it have to do?
Yeah.
Why would I cry?
But that's so like, honestly, like that's a really selfish way to think.
So now that I've cried, what have I done for them?
But it shows that you've got empathy. But for me, it's a big red flag when you're not emotionally available, when you don't understand or you don't care about
cry,
other people.
though. Maybe
You
it's
know,
I
like-
don't care, but
you wouldn't cry. Like, crying does not show that you care. If you really care, you would take an action that would change that circumstance, which you think was worth crying for. If that's really the issue, right? If she's saying you don't cry, you don't care. How is me? I just cry, wipe my tears, and the circumstances the same, and then why I just keep crying about it? The fuck? No, like you should want to do some shit that'll actually make it change. Take action. That shit should motivate you, not make you cry.
Yeah, but you just said like, oh, that's life.
if I see
saying, like, what is she talking
someone's
about,
died halfway across the world or whatever, would I cry? Have I saved them? What does it do for anyone?
I genuinely believe in change,
Yeah.
not
Crying.
injustice.
Through crying.
Do you, are you just like the type of person that just sits
Just
back
cry-
and
just cry and
watches the
do-
protest through your window and doesn't actually care about
No, I
things
was
that's going on in the world?
I was at one.
What protest?
The BLM one.
Good. Do you want to see me again, David?
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. The way she asked this question, you could tell she wanted to know his answer for real. And watch how he handles giving her this answer and giving her this validation and approval. She's seeking his approval so bad.
Do you
Just
want to see me
people
again, David?
look him up and
There's
down.
less stressful questions.
Smiling.
Do you think that's stressful?
Oh,
Very stressful.
Just peep the whole body language. She looking him up and my fault if I keep rewinding this, bro. But look, she looking him up and down. She's smiling. She really wants the answer. Do you look me up, David? Trying to butter him up to get the answer. Notice
Do you want to see
everything.
me again, David?
If there's less
No eye contact,
stressful
he gives
questions,
Do you think that's stressful?
very stressful.
I don't think they are. I just think that you had no respect by turning up hungover. I think a normal man with respect that came on a date, not on a hangover, would appreciate these questions.
No, I don't think they would.
I think they would.
Typically, on a first date, questions like these would scare someone off.
I like to ask these questions because I like to know the way you think.
Are
You know?
these questions you ask on all your first dates?
Yeah. Because this
That's
is the point.
scary.
Nobody will call her out
What
though.
would you
A limb
do
just gonna
if
keep
I
answering the
asked to see
questions.
your DMs right now.
Probably say no.
Why?
That's mad. That this date would get locked off quickly if she were at any, just the first three maybe even. It ain't got nothing to do with you.
So what you got up to at your wild party last night?
I don't post snaps, I don't take snaps on our party.
I'd say you're a sneaky person.
Real life's real life. The internet's the internet, you get it?
For Instagram or Snapchat?
I talk to people more on Snapchat.
I feel like Snapchat is just sneaky because it disappears.
Yeah,
So it's like,
that's the whole point.
why would you want that?
It's a bit dodgy. People screenshot a lot these days.
What are you saying to be screenshotted?
I don't know.
If
You
you're a
don't
man
know.
of God,
You'd be surprised.
what would you do if my ex was after you?
He can have you.
You can have me.
I'm not fighting, no.
Don't think I'm
Not
worth
over a
fight.
girl.
That's good to know that you're not that childish to fight over
I would
situations.
never fight.
But what if I had done nothing wrong, you'd done nothing wrong, and he
That's
just was
cool.
crazy? Would you?
Shit test right here. Trying to look. I remember the dude. She asked one of the dudes a question in another video, right? And he tried to give her the right answer, but it was the wrong answer in her book. Or she was testing him because she knew he would try to give an answer that she wanted to hear, and she really didn't even want to hear the answer. So always stay true to yourself, bro. Never fight for validation or approval. Always just remain who you are, no matter what.
You not fight my corner?
No matter
No,
what.
no, 'cause now
Be what she
my peace
likes.
of
Be
mind
what's hot.
is at
Don't
cost,
chase what's
so
hot. Be what's hot.
I'm not arguing with no one.
I'm
Don't
not
be a
one of those
clickbait
toxic girls
crackhead.
that likes
Be the
men to
clickbait.
fight over her. But when he said, oh, like, your ex can have you, excuse me, like, I want a man that's going to fight for me, you know, in the sense that just back my corner a bit. So
That's
what
over a
if
girl,
what if man is
bro.
after me
Bro.
for no reason, just because I'm with you?
What do you mean
and
he's after you?
Yeah,
I
but
ain't
he's
even
after
roll
me
my
because
eyes,
he's mad
bro,
about
but-
you.
We let the police handle that.
We
Why am
do
I
not
fighting?
listen. We do not care.
I'm not a superhero.
What would you do if I
Superhero
didn't
is
sleep with
crazy.
you for the first 6 months of our relationship?
There wouldn't be a first 6 months.
What? What do you mean?
If I was there for 6 months, I'm 100% having sex with someone else.
Why? You don't need to like constantly just keep having sex with people. So
I do.
Would you say you're a sex addict, David?
How many times a week would you say is addicted now?
This guy is definitely a sex addict. So do you have a lot of sex then?
I think you could consider it a lot, yeah.
Well, how much is a lot?
I don't know, a couple times a week. Yeah.
Is it with the same women or different women?
I'm curious to see her answer.
Probably, yeah.
So you're a fuckboy?
No, how does that make
Bro,
me feel?
that word fuckboy,
How
I
does that
hate
make you
that
a
shit, bro.
fuckboy?
I ain't cheating on no.
I hate that
I'm not
shit.
selling no girls.
Fuckboy is the female version of hoe. Of, you know how they say we call girls sluts and whores and stuff like that? It degrades them for their sexuality. Same thing with a fuckboy. Because if she, like she said in the beginning, how do you feel about a woman who's open about her sexuality? Genuinely. She was waiting for him to judge the girl. Call her some sort of hoe. She a thought. She easy. She for the streets. He said, power to her. Do what she want to do. She's doing the same thing and being a hypocrite. So you're a fuckboy. It's the same thing of being a slut, bro. I remember they called me that shit my whole high school career. Oh, fuckboy. The whole time they meant player. And how am I a fuckboy if your friend is the one in it? So what are you calling her? If you and her fell to the same game.
It's dreams.
Do you not feel like
It's
you're
how they
selling
degrade
yourself
men,
with
bro.
that?
I had
That
to
whole
take a break
fuckboy shit.
one time because I was having a dumb amount of sex. I started having nightmares and shit.
Like at least we gotta work to get the girl, or put some effort in, or any little bit of effort in to get the girl, sauce her up and shit like that. We could fuck it up for her more than a girl could fuck it up for a guy. Most guys don't have lines to where a woman crosses it, they will cut her off and chalk her. A lot of women have that for men. So when a man is trying to get a girl, our criteria to get her, we have to just work. We have to work for it. Her, all she has to do is open her legs, and somebody's gonna try to squeeze up in there.
And I never have nightmares.
So would you say you're easy? There's no judgment at all.
Yeah. It got convinced me. If I'm attracted to a girl, she ain't got to do much to try to convince me.
So what's your thoughts on women that give out so easy?
It's great. If they enjoy sex, enjoy.
What if your friends were liking my selfies? What would you do?
Nothing at all. What does that mean?
I don't know. What if your friends are trying to slide in my DMs?
It's how you respond.
Would you not pull up your boy like you're moving mad? That's my.
Don't check. Listen, if you one of them niggas that go at a nigga for coming at your girl, don't check the nigga. Check your girl. If your girl is letting another man do something, just talk to her and don't check me, nigga. Check your bitch. Cause I'm not the problem. Another guy is gonna come through and shoot the same shot. So what really matters more is her reaction and her self-control. I'm not the only guy. You can't snap and fight every guy that come at her, idiot. It's a difference. Here's the difference. If they come at her on Instagram, don't pay that shit like, bro. If they come at her when you with her in person, like if you hip to hip, side to side, you got your arm around your girl and the guy shoot his shot, that nigga's going to the gulag. It's over for him. But all the social media and guys doing this and her reaction is more important, bro.
Picture, like, when we're not 10 years old, what does that mean? Like, where they message you, that's proper weird.
Look, watch her eyes. Yeah. Watch her eyes move around when his answer proves her wrong. She like does this with her eyes. It shows that she's questioning herself. She's rethinking how she saw it.
You're moving mad, that's my girl.
Watch, I'm gonna point it out.
We're not 10 years old.
Here it's coming. It's coming right here.
Where they message you, that's proper.
That slight little, that's good.
But
Weird.
it happens though.
Subtle, bro.
Quite sneaky. You trust your friends?
It's showing her uncertainty.
Snaky friends.
Her inner conflict.
My friends, I do trust, but I know a lot of people. I don't trust none of them though.
Would you say you have an ego, David?
Elaborate.
She never moves her eyes like that when she's confident and sure on a point. But she does move her eyes like that when she's like, oh, okay. Oh,
A little bit.
Do you think, like, as a man, Charlie Big Bollocks, think you're it? Because I definitely think you do. Think that.
No, not really. I'm a bit of a confident bloke. Do you know what I mean? Like, If you don't love yourself, who will?
So would you say you're confident?
Big facts.
Yeah.
So would you say you're arrogant?
Nah.
No? I think on social media you give off that image that you're arrogant.
I've heard that before, I know. But when I look at it, I know where they're coming from.
So you admit you look a bit arrogant?
I do look arrogant, but I wouldn't say I'm not arrogant. Do you get it?
The thing is, for me, like, I have this big issue with just people that are on social media stunting. I don't know why, it just bugs me.
Stunting's when you ain't got it in real life.
Have you always had money then? So you've been privileged to
No.
always have money?
Not at all.
Was it a struggle growing up?
Do you know what it is? For me, I wouldn't say it was a struggle. Like when I deep it now, like we were poor, like, do you get it? But I was good, like, at the time. I'm not gonna pretend, oh, I was suffering. I was good. For my age, I was happy with what I had. I can never say that I was hungry, so I'm not gonna do what other guys do and say, oh, coming out of trenches and that, with that bullshit.
Yeah. So you haven't come from the trenches?
That was good. Like, didn't have body, but life was still good, you get it?
Yeah.
Like,
how do you think the date's gone, David?
Can't relate, buddy.
it's gone all right. I reckon the date would have been just
Can't
better
relate.
if I was fully sober right now and not with a headache. But it's all right. Apart from the scary questions.
Well, if you just sat up and, you know...
Would
get a bit more
that change the
friendly.
questions?
Well, you could ask me questions.
Would that change the question? I'm getting to know you by you getting to know me. Like, I would say you're very much in charge here.
Yeah, I'd say so too.
Yeah, 100%.
Because I feel like I could dominate you.
No.
You don't think that?
Bro, dominate is
I'm
crazy.
confident I could.
Dominate is kinky, bro.
I'm happy you think that.
That day was awful. What do you mean, how did it go? It was awful.
Here's her ego trying to get it back in blood. We ain't even finna pay her no mind, bro. But listen. Dojo to the moon, baby. This video was long as hell, bro. It's probably my longest video on YouTube, but it's a whole lot of gems here. Entertaining video, all that, man. Dojo to the fucking moon, baby.